My first trip after lockdown ended was Japan, where I had my first experience toy hunting in second-hand stores. Just seeing stuff not on sale at retail anymore felt special. I got a lot of stuff from that trip alone, with one being this MPM Jazz for only 70 SGD. Starting things off with vehicle mode, and man, look at all of that silver. It looks beautiful. Now there are some minor scuff marks here and there, like you can sort of see it here and some bits right over here, but as this is a used copy, it isn't as bad as it could be, and $70 is still a pretty good price for it. All the grille detailing has been picked out in black. The rims of the wheels look great. It's a highly detailed car mode, which is why I find the clear plastic windows a bit of a disappointment. To me, unless there's an interior, fully clear plastic just exposes the robotic junk that makes up the inner car. I wish they were tinted like all of these guys here. It would keep the high quality look of the figure that this sort of plastic gives, but hides the robot better. And added bonus of more colors ain't bad either. Just my personal opinion on this. Moving the focus back on the car, and it rolls like a dream, with some scraping here and there due to this bit over here, but it's not that bad. It rolls quite well, really. It's also impressive how compact this guy becomes. Taking a peek underneath shows an undercarriage jam-packed with robot parts that allowed this guy to take up the same area as Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Sideswipe. Look at that. Compare them to vehicle mode, and they practically take up the same amount of space. And you can see right over here, there's negative space right over here compared to this guy, who is just packed like sardines. It is very, very impressive. And also shows that the Solstice was not the biggest of cars, especially compared to Ironhide. Now, you can hook the gun onto the spoiler right over here, but I don't really want to do that because I don't really want to scrape off anything, and also, in my opinion, it's less Dark of the Moon's Wreckers and more last minute add-on. But you know what is a last minute add-on? This spine right over here, which just, if I can remember correctly, yep, there you go, plugs into the back, and then you can just plug it like this. I don't know why. This is clearly a last minute add-on. This obviously comes into play in robot mode, so let's get to that. Transformation isn't overly complex, however it does have problems, like the chest twist. Well, two chest twists, where the arms can get caught on parts if not oriented correctly. There's also the alignment of the headlights to become the arms. It takes a bit to get used to. I also haven't transformed it in a while, so that's why it took a bit longer than usual. But overall, it's easy enough to understand while also making you feel like you're building Jazz, particularly the legs, in the way you use actual car bits to bulk it up. Quite interesting. The end result looks spectacular, very screen accurate. Love all the detailing stuffed onto every flat surface when possible. And posing can get interesting. The legs are fine, save for you having to move this out just to get any point of articulation at all, because push it down and you're quite limited. Also, this knee is weaker than the other, but that's because it's a used copy, so it's to be expected. But the arms are positioned in a way that makes Jazz's upper body look less bulky, particularly if you look at it from the top. I can see that huge chunks of him missing, and especially if you look at this angle, he is quite hollow. But that's just really scraping the barrel for problems. It's not that bad, and hey, there is a reverse butterfly joint at least. Hands are, as you can see right over here, individually articulated fingers. I'm not sure I can properly say they are, but they are articulated. Other than that, it's just box standard articulation. Now, for the gun, it requires the hands to be fully closed like this to allow for ease of attachment. Just slides on and just flip out the shield. And you can use the pretty good articulation to pose them in shooting poses. If the joints can hold up, which there's a used copy, so it's to be expected that it can't really. But hey, it still looks quite good now, doesn't it? Now, for the final accessory. You would have already seen it in action with the thumbnail, but to attach it, simply go behind him, navigate the billions of scrap metal, find this button over here, press it, receive your 2 pieces of jazz, and put the bottom part down and simply plug his dangling spine and what are basically nerve systems onto the upper half. And there you go. A gruesome scene even if they are living robots. God damn. But I will take that over some one-off that was barely referenced, if at all, in later media. You can tell how much I really don't like this helmet. Anyways, this is a bit of a sad sight. God damn. Jazz has been and always will be a fan favorite. So it's nice that his expensive collector's figure is, in my mind, brilliant. Especially compared to other older MPM releases which I don't have. Heard most before Starscream had their own issues, excluding B. If you can get him for under 100, I'd say go for it. Maximum would be 150. With that, I hope you found this helpful, and I'll be patiently waiting for more info on MPM Brawl. Thanks for watching.